Let's analyze this problem. Now we are standing on the other side of the cube. The cavity is symmetrically located inside the cube. There will be four basic events involved. First we'll have a refraction at plane surface. Then there will be refraction from glass to air, and it will be a spherical surface. Then again we'll have refraction from air to glass, from curved surface, spherical that is, and then again we'll have refraction from plane surface. So these are the four events involved in sequence. Let's consider individual events involved in image formation. Now if I consider the first event, the rays are going from rarer to denser medium, and it's a refraction from plane surface. So we know it, when rays are traveling from rarer to denser medium, we need to multiply the object distance by refractive index of denser medium with respect to rarer medium. This on multiplication gives me 18 centimeter as the distance of first image from plane refracting surface. Now this image will act as an object for the next event, which is a refraction from spherical surface, and it is travelling from glass to air. Now the cavity is symmetrically located, that is, the center of cavity and center of cube are coinciding. Hence we are going to use the relation mu2 upon v minus mu1 upon u is equal to mu2 minus mu1 by r, making all relevant substitutions, that is mu2 as 1, v2 as the image distance from the pole of this surface, minus 1.5 minus 18 plus 3. Now the distance from plane interface is 18, and from the pole of this cavity, that is the first refracting surface, we have to add another 3 centimeter. So it will be minus of 18 plus 3 is equal to 1 minus 1.5 plus 3, that is the radius of curvature of the cavity. On simplifying, we get the value of V2 as minus 4.2 centimeter. Now the minus means the image will be formed opposite to the direction of incident ray, 4.2 centimeter from the pole of the surface. Now this image, which is virtual, will act as an object for the next event. The next event is again refraction at curved surface, and again this time it is air glass interface. So glass will be the second medium and air will be the first medium. Taking care of distances and taking care of the fact that now the distances will be measured from the pole of this refracting surface. So we substitute the relevant figures and we get 1.5 divided by V3 minus 1 over in denominator minus within bracket 4.2 plus 6, and that is the diameter 6 centimeter, is equal to 1.5 minus 1 divided by minus 3. This on simplification gives me V3 as minus 17 by 3 centimeter. Now we move to the last and final event, which is refraction from plane surface, and rays are travelling from denser to rarer medium. So we know it, as when ray travel from denser to rarer medium, we need to divide the distance of object from the interface by refractive index. Now in the last calculation we got V3 as minus 17 by 3. Now minus 17 by 3, it means against incident ray. So this image, which is acting as an object, will have distance 17 by 3 plus 3 centimeter. To get the distance of final image from this plane interface, we need to divide the sum of 17 by 3 plus 3 divided by 3 by 2, and that gives me 52 by 9 centimeter. So we can say the final image formed is 52 by 9 centimeter from right face, that is the last face, and it is towards left. Now this is a very simple problem. What is important is to take care of sign convention and distances properly. Then only we will get the right answer. Most of the students, they do some mistakes. getting right answer in first attempt in problems where multiple optical events are involved. We have to be very careful with respect to sign convention, and more important is the appropriate distances.